technical difficulties all.
Okay. So I'm with my husband at a bat mitzvah. What was that? Oh, don't tell me they're vacuuming today. I'm at the bat mitzvah and I meet this woman with this congressman, right? And she's, you know, one of the typical Jewish lanky woman, whatever, however. I swear to Christ, I see her the next week with Paul McCartney. He marries her. I'm like, this is some gangster moves. I just saw her with her husband. And he's a senator. I can't make this shit up. I saw OJ before he killed his wife with my husband. We saw her at the club with him, and the next week, he was there without her, and he looked a mess. He looked a mess. He had, like, coke coming out of his nose. He was recording? Don't tell me that. I was recording that.
Yeah, we're recording.
All right. Can we take it back a bit or no? I don't need somebody trying to kill me. Hey, how are you? Come on in. Sign in. Where? It's next to this gentleman.
Albert. Hey. Am I in the wrong place?
Oh, it could have been the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. Would you pass me that lineup, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Right there.
Good. This is the lineup?
That's what it looks like right now.
Okay, well then I need to sign before I pass it to you.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I got it.
It takes me an hour to do even simple
So
tasks.
how do we roll? Okay, guys, you're getting the backstory here. We're live at the LA School of Comedy where we do an open mic night. It's a very exciting night. It really is. If we can only learn how to use the equipment. But how beautiful does this look on television is the question. Gorgeous. How do we get the music moved in like the last time when we opened? That's how we do it?
Yeah.
So we're making believe again now, okay? Now how did you do that? What is that? You're pushing.
It's the speaker.
Okay. And you made it go down.
Trying to make it go up.
Okay. Not too hard. Alright.
Dirty minds.
What? Oh, Jesus, guys. I can't believe that. I can't even think of the last time anybody said that to me. That's not true, though. I gotta tell you, when I'm in New York and the Puerto Ricans be whistling, I turn around like, hey, how you doing? All of a sudden, they're like, oh, God. Because they can't tell. So tell me where we're going, where we're rolling in.
I just all right.
All right. The music is out.
Sound is off tonight, but that's okay. Welcome to LASC's Open Mic Night, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause. We are probably the only open mic here that gives you up to 10 minutes, and of course, after 5 times, you have a chance to go up for free, which is a wonderful thing for comedians, and we're trying to keep the place open, so if you ever want to make a donation, this is non-profit. I've not made a profit. But we're going to stay open, and we keep crazy people out of this place. Maybe we'll be able to have a club open, so when I say that because it's so great that we have people here that have other rooms. There's an open mic night at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. I think it's Mondays and Wednesdays. You can always take a look. And Patty has a room on Wednesday nights in Pasadena.
I do, yeah.
And you can get that information after. And also you can find information on Bodslava.com and the Comedy Bureau. And they have been really kind to allow us to, be featured on there a lot. So if this is your first time here, I feel truly friggin' sorry for you, okay? Because you don't know what you walked into, you don't know what's going on, but you know one thing, this guy is going to let the music play with words, the one and only Shannon.
Hey!
I like this mic because I never know exactly when I'm going up. It's always a surprise. Oh, shit. Well, welcome to November, guys. I got nothing to play off here. Usually I have 2 people between me and I can dick around with their sets. But now I'm left alone. Oh, God. It's a desert of comedy now. Oh. All right, Albert. Give me one word, I'll do some crowd work real fast and get into material. Theoretical. Theoretically, you're funny. Theoretically. Like you have all the machinings, for this. You're a good public speaker. You've got a look about you. You have confidence on stage. It's the material that's the problem, my friend. There are some things, it's the sustenance that we feed off of as laughers. Nah, Robert's a cool cat. He's pretty funny too, a lot of the time. That's right, bust on people. I gotta do roast battle for too long anyway. No, it's funny. I went to the store the other day. I ain't been there in about 3 years. Man, the security presence has really gotten it used to be just like dudes like me, let's intern, you got an idea? I don't care, man. Bathroom's over there. Whatever. Now, no, you're getting wanded and everybody looks like they actually, did security. Shit. It's a brave new world in comedy. I like it though. It'll scare some of the other competition off. Because if you're new to comedy, quit now, please. I don't need your competition. I don't need other people with mics. All right, I don't want to see your ass anywhere. Go get a good business job somewhere. I don't know, accounting. Answer phones. Fucking, just follow your passion. Okay, whatever that may be, as long as it's not fucking comedy. Okay. Everybody said in the '80s there was a swath of comedians. There was a big Boston, New York resurgence and tripped out west, and all of a sudden everybody and their mom that did a pantyhose commercial or whatever it was, it was like, oh, try stand-up comedy. We got Caroline's Comedy Hour now. We got night at the Improv and shit. And we had all the same shit happen with fucking social media. Right. Everybody that wants to get their face seen anywhere says, let's go get up on stand-up. Right? If I hear one more therapy joke on this stage, one more motherfucking therapy joke, oh my god. So I won't do anything because I'm cool, but I'm pissed. It's not therapy. This is not therapy. I was a bartender for fucking 13 years. It's therapy when you roll up to my fucking bar when your car is maybe at the mechanics, right? And your wife is bitching about whatever the fuck, and then I get you 3 Jaeger bombs in, and then you really start to tell the truth. Then I get you 5 Jaeger bombs in, and you start to tell wonderful lies. Oh, they're lovely. I love drunken lies. Once you get past that little point, oh, it's so much fun. That's the thing about being a mixologist psychologist, apart from being an actual accredited psychiatrist, okay, is I get to prescribe you your drugs during the session. And I can give you as much or as little as I want. It makes for an entertaining time, I just don't have the couch. Although, fuck, get them about 10 Jaeger bombs in, they'll find a couch somewhere. Find them in the keg cooler. Those, you get your ass out. You already paid. It's an extra 25% on your tip. Bartending. Some crazy shit. I've been hit with pool cues, pool balls, fucking chairs, bottles. I've had guns pulled on me, knives pulled on me. I've been kicked in the head with a stiletto heel while I was holding a guy down who knocked the girl who kicked me's boyfriend out. So I was actually doing her a favor. But she was so drunk. Yeah, you ever been kicked in the head with a stiletto heel? You wanna know how quick a fucking knot grows on your head? No, literally, I felt it. Bam, whoop, like that. That that was one chick I wish I could have chased down and been real bad to real fast. Yeah, bartending. Get into it, just not the Ohio State campus. Go someplace nice where you can be more of a sommelier. You know? Oh, is it oaky? Does it have legs? Right, legs is when it drizzles down the glass and you know it's a nice thick red. You know, I once had a woman tell me that her Pinot Grigio wasn't sweet enough. Right, and I was like, well, you know, Pinot Grigio is a dry wine. It's you know, it's a dry white. But I have Rieslings, I have Gewürztraminer, I have different things I can offer you. And she's like, well, the Pinot Grigio I get at Olive Garden is sweet. And I was like, okay. And I went off, and then I came back, and when I got back, she was pouring Splenda into her Pinot Grigio and mixing it up. And I was just like, the French have a word for this. It's called faux pas. And in French, that means that's fucked up. that's fucked up. Like, did you see that the Starbucks employees went on strike in several places due to the inordinate amount of weird orders they have to deal with? Like, you know, busy ass lines, and someone's like, I asked for half a squirt of vanilla and a little bit of raspberry, and you put too much whipped cream in it, and this and that. You're not drinking coffee, bitch. You want to go to a carnival. Order a fucking corn dog, okay? Throw fucking sprinkles on it. All right, whatever. You're at a fucking busy ass coffee shop. Order a coffee. You know, just get a goddamn coffee. You know, otherwise make it at home. You know, what the hell? I totally am behind the Starbucks employees on that one. That's just crazy bullshit. Although I had to do high-end shit like that. Like, is your almond milk like the almond milk? I'd be like, sure, it's the almond milk. You know? Is it Oatly oat milk? Yes, we have a prior, you know, contract with Oatly, then whenever they run out of the warehouse, we always get the extra stock. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. People drive you fucking nuts. You're always at your worst when you're hungry and thirsty, too, and waiting in a line. Why go to a full-service restaurant during, like, lunch, then get pissed when our movie starts in 10 minutes? Where's our food? It's like, go to fucking Jack in the Box, you fucking ape. Right? What are you doing? Who the fuck does that? Why? How would you possibly think, oh man, you know, I got a bad knee, but I could still kick you in the head. You're like 5'4". You know? Like, shit drive you fucking nuts, man. Let alone some of the people you work with. I've worked at this place 35 fucking years. I know exactly what's going on. I'm not fucking stupid. Yes, you are. You've worked at this place for 35 fucking years. You've proven to everyone that you're fucking stupid. Have a good one. Oh yeah, check out Roast Battle here from the Belly Room here in late December. I'll be on there later, y'all.
Yeah, baby. What about tonight?
O'Donnell.
Shannon O'Donnell.
Oh,
That's me name.
And double N and double L, right?
One N in the Shannon, double N, double L in the O'Donnell.
Okay, I got it. See that? Sometimes you never know.
Never know.
The way you go, the way you come. Let's bring up the comedy of the one and only Andre Limon. Let me hear you.
Cool. What's happening, everybody? Thanks, man. Yeah. So I was listening to you talk when you first got up here, and I'm probably one of those guys that you don't like. Because I had just started doing comedy. This is probably like my 8th or 10th time doing it.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It hasn't been going good, though. I've been bombing my ass off. Back to back. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I've been losing a little bit of steam. I like literally went home last like I don't know if this shit is for me, but I was like, fuck that, bro. Like, they're not gonna break me. Fuck that shit. I was feeling like Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. But yeah, man, LA is cool. I just moved out here from Texas. This place is pretty dope. I don't know if anybody's from there, but you know, the state is. You are?
Houston.
Houston, yes sir. Fort Worth. Yeah, man. But LA is cool. I didn't really experience drugs a lot until I got out here. Everybody here has a drug story, and not just like, oh, I got high once. No, nigga. I was in the clouds. I saw God. Literally. The crazy part about drugs though is that like I tried shrooms while I was out here, and like I damn near overdosed. So yeah, it gets funny, but the story goes is like I met a guy. We were real cool. We ended up becoming friends, and like long story short, we were at this like restaurant, you know, and we were just eating fries, and he was like, "Yo, bro, you wanna like try some shrooms?" I'm thinking, you know, it's gonna be like a weed high. Fuck yeah, right? Bro, it wasn't at all, man. Like, I don't know how much he gave me, but I just remember eating them with my fries. And then, yeah, I was hungry that day. And then I walked out of the restaurant, and I was like, you know, this is bullshit. I'm not gonna get high off this shit, bro. Like, out of nowhere, this wave of like euphoria just hit me, and I was like, bro, like I feel like Silk right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is a fucking wonderland. And I got in the car, bro. I was like, bro, I could get Beyonce if I wanted to right now. That's how I was feeling. That's how shrooms made me feel for the first part. The second part, Jesus Christ. So we were in the car, and I remember looking at the trees, man. Everything is just like distorted and beautiful and colorful, and then out of nowhere, I just like got this wave of like fucking panic, like I was gonna die. And I was like, bro, I have to get out of this car. Like, I'm gonna die, bro. Like, I have to go home. I just remember I kept saying, I have to go home. I have to go home. And the guys that were around me, they were like, bro, chill, you're just tripping. I was like, I know, nigga, that's why I have to leave. But they were cool, man. Like, they had done shrooms before, so they were like guiding me through the shit. They didn't really do anything, but just like say, calm down. And I guess that helped. I guess that helped me calm down. We ended up getting back to like my friend's spot, and like, well, actually his friend's spot that I just met that day. I just remember being so high, bro, that like I walked into his room, locked the door, and just got butt ass naked.
Oh,
And this is live, so he might be watching this. Like, I've never told him this shit before. Bro, but his bed was so comfortable. It was like... It was like...
Is this man from LA?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope he doesn't fuck me up for this. Yeah, man, I just remember his bed being so comfortable. Like, fuck, it felt like I was like just in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my God.
And I just didn't want to get out, and I didn't. I stayed in there for about 30 minutes by myself, and like that's when the bad trip happened, man. Like, bro, nigga went from like being in euphoria to like being in hell. It was like insane, and it was like in a matter of like a split second. And like, I just remember trying to get out of the shit. Like, I was like, oh, I smoked weed. I could sleep this shit off. I could go take a shower and it's over with. Bro, you cannot sleep off like a mushroom trip, like at all. Like, you have to ride that bitch out. You know what I mean? So, and that's exactly how it was, man. Like, the shroom trip was crazy. To anybody at home that's watching, I don't recommend them. I will say this. I'm not going to put out fear into the universe. I'm going to say, if you do it, microdose and be careful. The only difference with me is that, like, I didn't have any fucking clue of what I was doing. It's like putting an 8-year-old behind the wheel. It's like, shit's gonna go wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? So that's what happened, man. I'm leaving out a couple of details because I don't know if y'all ready to hear all, like, what happened. It got pretty extreme, man. It got pretty extreme. I saw the devil, man. I saw the devil.
Yeah.
It was, and he's not that bad. He's not. He's not, and maybe it's the world's view of like the devil's like this bad guy, this terrible guy. But to be honest, man, I was like, he's alright, I guess. He's alright, I guess. But shrooms, man, was crazy. Shrooms was crazy, man. Yeah, I don't recommend them. I just got back into smoking weed, which is cool. It makes me sleepy, and I'm already chill enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be even more like grounded. So, but yeah, man. This talk was cool. I only planned on doing 5 minutes. felt pretty good. Yeah, man, I'm getting here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Where can we find you on your social media?
Oh yeah, if anybody wants to follow me, it's at Andre.Lemon. Instagram.
There you go. Good job. Nice job for a little laddie. Now let's hear the comedy of Patty. Let's keep this show rolling. Don't fall. That's my hip.
Keep it going. I need a little more love. I'll be dead before most of you. Keep it going. For me. Damn it. You guys are in luck tonight because tonight is free cocaine night here at the LA School. Yes! I've only got about a quarter gram left, so some of you are going to have to fucking leave. The devil, you brought up the devil, you know. And here's the thing about the devil, you know. I'm Catholic, you know, so I'm not allowed to be superstitious. However, I do have a healthy respect for bad juju. And I'm not a Satanist, but I do agree with half of what the devil has to say. That's why there is God. The devil is temptation. You know what I mean? And I'm an older man, so sometimes I do think of Satan to maintain my erection. Don't think less of me, because Satan is hot. You know, Satan is a seducer, right? Satan would have to be. Satan is a bipolar nymphomaniac who's a passive-aggressive power about him who will fuck you anywhere at any fucking time with reckless abandon and with no judgment. Just, I used to be a heartthrob, now I'm a coronary. God is the missionary position with the lights off. God is judgment. God is judgmental. You know, a little too judgmental for someone who impregnated a 15-year-old virgin named Mary. I'm just telling you, it's in the book. And I'm not telling you this is all it turned out perfect for me. Like, sometimes in life you don't get everything you want, you know. But you get what you need, mostly, you know. If you got love, you're ahead of the game. That helps. But like me, like I got my booster shot today. You know, the booster shot. But I get all my health care at Big Lots. Yeah, I got the Jackson and Jackson. It's not the Johnson, it's a knockoff. It's a knockoff. It was developed by Tito Jackson and Dr. Conrad Murray. Have you been to Big Lots? They got shit at Big Lots you can't find anywhere else. You know, I got some of that Hungarian Viagra. Works really, really well, but there's too much paprika. Also, I got some the Black & Decker anal bleaching at home strips. The strips. They're strips. I think they were fucking expired or something because my asshole up. I've got to fart sideways now. It's just it's fucking uncomfortable. You know what I mean? This is the part of my act where just all of you, just look at me and feel better about yourself. Drink it in. Drink it in. It's my fucking gift to you. Any vegans here? By a round of applause, vegans? Yeah, you know the hardest thing about being a vegan? Keeping it to your fucking self. Shut the fuck up! Like, I have nothing against veganism. I just can't stand vegans. You know? I mean, they're fucking awful people. Preaching, they're like dietary Scientologists. You know? Fuck! I got one of my best friends, a guy named Dominic Cicolato, who's my neighbor and we're still friends. Do you know, I've known him my whole life. We were at an Italian restaurant and he ordered the eggplant parmesan. Parmesan. And I said, well, hey, so don't you want some meat sauce? He goes, oh, I'm a vegetarian. I've known the guy most of my life. I never knew he was a fucking vegetarian. That's the difference. Vegetarians are quiet about it. Vegans, this is a bold fucking concept, right? Because what you're saying is the diet that you evolved from, that I evolved from, wrong! You know, you got to eat exactly the shit that I eat. I don't get it. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's militant. It's like, you better be fucking tolerant just like me. Yeah, it's fucked up. It is, man. And I don't know what to tell you. You know, somebody reminded me recently. They said, you know, Patty, you're white. Well, it's worse than that. It's worse. It's way worse than that. I mean, yeah, it's obvious, you know, I've got the complexion for the protection of the collection. But I'm Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much worse. We're the second worst example of white people on earth. Just a fact. We were never good at white people stuff. Like, we never colonized anyone. We never had an army. We still don't have an army to this fucking day. We don't have an army. We just got a Coast Guard 2 years ago. It's 7 drunks in a boat getting away from their wife for the weekend. It's terrible. You know, there's 2 things that liberated the Irish. 2 things that helped my people. The distillation of whiskey in the 18th century, and sunblock was invented in 1989. It allowed us to travel the world. We couldn't. There's areas in the world the fucking sun would kill us. That's how I know Tarzan was not Irish. I live in an area called Brentwood, which if you go anywhere else in the country, the only thing they'll tell you about Brentwood is they say, oh, that's where OJ didn't kill his wife. where that didn't fucking happen. I live 2 blocks from where that didn't happen. And so what I'm saying is, and I got in on a loophole. You know, I'm in a rent-controlled apartment, but I look like them, and I speak entitled asshole. I'm fluent in it, and I can move amongst them. They don't know. Right? So there's a Starbucks there, and any Starbucks you go to reflects the area that the Starbucks is in. So it's filled with people who are upset because their biscotti is taking so fucking long. Filled with angry people that tend to own a lot of shit. You know, I think it was Sunya Grunquist that said, men are pigs. It's just a shame they own everything. These are the guys that own everything. They live there, and they are very upset. There's a guy I sit with who is very old and very rich, and he explained to me why he's a Republican. He said, Patty, I'm a Republican because I own a business. My wife is a liberal because I pay all her bills. Some of you aren't going to like that. I'm just reading. I didn't say it. He said it. Then he went on to rant. Have any of you guys seen this show? It's called Vikings Valhalla. It's very popular, right? There's a black Viking in it. This fucking guy lost his goddamn mind. A black Viking? That's not historically factual. Why do they put a black Viking? That's ridiculous. So I just kind of leaned in. You let him get it out. Kind of lean in and you say, hey, you remember Tarzan? Remember Tarzan? You guys, by a round of applause, who remember Tarzan? There were over 37 Tarzan movies made. There were 5 separate TV series based on Tarzan, which, just gonna let you guys know, not historically accurate. Do you remember the story of Tarzan? Tarzan moves to Africa, and Africans, by the way, had been there a long time. Maybe a couple million years. And all of a sudden, Tarzan moves there. He's in a treehouse. He found a white woman somewhere and a monkey. And suddenly, he can talk to all the animals. The Africans are like, what the fuck? And on top of it, he was king of the jungle. How the fuck does he get to be king of the jungle so quickly? It's confusing. It's confounding, Albert. These things. I know what you're thinking. All of you, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Patty, if the Irish are the second worst example of white folks, who are the worst? Very easy. There was a very violent, mentally ill Irish tribe that moved to a land where it rains even more. They're called the Scottish. The Scottish are like the Irish people. They're charming and they love the drink, but eventually they will stab you. They are the stabbiest fucking people on earth. Highest night. It's a fact. The highest rate of night violence. I'm not even making this up. The highest rate of knife violence in the world, third world, I know that's a bad word now, but anywhere, is Glasgow, Scotland. They stab each other at a rate, it's unfucking precedented. So, you know, I actually was born in Ireland. I came here when I was a 8-year-old little fatty. And this is a crazy country in that you have different words for different things, and you trip over things that, you know, like in Ireland, I was Patty. I came here, they said, "Oh, you're just husky. You're a husky. You're a husky." And it's like, why would you call me a fucking dog's name? And I also never heard anybody ever called a color. I never heard it. In Ireland, you were Catholic or you were Protestant. Protestant, Catholic. That's it. Actually, when I left Ireland, there was only one black Irishman in the entire country. His name was Philip Lynott, and he played the bass and sang in a very famous group called Thin Lizzy. You ever hear of Thin Lizzy? You know what we called him? Catholic. I had to come all the way to the land of the free and the home of the brave, where all men are created equal, to find out this new whiteness entitled me to a whole bunch of shit. What privilege is true? I can see it because where I was born, it didn't exist. You know, but we found other reasons to kill each other, for 400 fucking years. That's a different story. In America, even Helen Keller had white privilege. She was just completely fucking unaware of it. Like most people. Anyway, you've all been pretty mediocre, and I mean that sincerely. I want to bring back up to the stage one of the only, our resident sex symbol, Suna Grunquist. Come on, give it up.
Only a sex symbol to old people. You know, that's the last thing Freddie Roman said to me, by the way. God rest his soul. Freddie Roman passed away. Shout out to the Friars. I have to tell you that he said to me, you know, for an old dame, you got some good gabs. I didn't know that gabs were legs. Until I called you. This time. Hey, where you from?
It's Gams.
Gams, that's what he said. Gams, not gabs, gams. I thought he was saying hams at first, which got me very upset because, I would never eat that. Again. No, I wouldn't. Oh my God, I think it's just killing the country. But you know who will say it better and he'll say it loud? Because he's serious and proud at the same time. And I'm so proud. He's going to tell you all about his new HBO show. So let's give it up for the comedy of one and only Alfred Linton. Let him hear it.
You kicked my ass for, what, 2 seconds, 2 minutes when you got up here? Yeah, but he's kind of funny. He's all right, That nigga is funny on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, maybe. But he's a cool dude. He's all right, kind of. He's a cool dude. I like him. But you got hit in the head as a bartender?
Oh
yeah, that's why you're so weird. But I just assumed you had been dropped on your head as a baby. So they just kind of make this nigga stupid. Okay, now you can go. Well, no, something else I wanted to say to you, because I always enjoy your stuff. Are you doing an open mic too?
Huh?
Are you sponsoring an open mic?
Yeah. Friday nights, Fanatic Salon.
Fanatic Salon. Okay. If you haven't been to Fanatic Salon, it's a cool place. I love the building. It's clean and it's private. It's cool. And he has an open mic, which means no one will be there. So
We'll be there.
I'll be there, bro, in spirit, because my ass is going to be on the set somewhere because I'm on a TV show. I'm important and shit. I'm just saying, I got some shit going on. Okay, a black Viking. Could that be possible? Well, could it? I would say yeah. I mean, if you look at, it's only one fucking planet. It's not like we've ever had the opportunity to leave this place, other than now with Elon Musk. So, where is Africa in relation to Ireland? And is there a landmass that connects the two? There probably is. Yeah. The Bering Strait probably will bring you around eventually. But we've been doing this we've been civilized for more than 70,000 years. But we were here as beings hundreds of thousands and millions of years before that. So we've been around this planet several times. I mean, as wanderers, and that's what most of us are. Fucking wanderers, right? Okay, that wasn't funny at all. Anyway, Black Viking, I'm going to go with yes. Because I know niggas. Yeah, and you ain't keeping us out of shit. Mexicans, you think you know how to climb a fence? Get in line, bitch. We've invented that shit. We go wherever the fuck we want to go, and we've always done that. As Africans, as niggas. What I don't give a fuck. Now as Irish nigga, because I'm not half Irish, I'm just the part that likes to drink. And I fucking do. I always wonder, damn, it's my dad. My dad is the reason why I drink. My dad barely drinks. I drink because I'm fucking Irish and I like it. I'm also a part Nigerian, so how the fuck did a Nigerian and an Irish person get together and fuck? Because I can't fuck any Irish girls. They run from me. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. There won't be a little Irish nigga kids running around from this dude. That shit ain't happening. All right. Okay. Okay. You should have put a ring on it. Yo, guys heard that? Should have put it. Oh, you ladies. How's that go? That's Beyonce, right? The queen of pop. Isn't she? I mean, is she at Aretha Franklin status?
Nah.
I don't know about that. Nah. But, I mean, maybe for this generation, but for ours, nah. But she's really good. She's really good. But she has that song, one of the lyrics is, "You must not know about me. I can have another one like you in minutes." How fucking cold is that? How fucking precise is that language? Look, you don't know about me. I can have another one like you in minutes. I don't even give a fuck about you. Okay, I guess I'll be leaving, man. Miss Beyonce, I enjoy being your slave. Fuck, how do you say some shit like that? And you put that online? Put that on a record? Man, records used to be about, Smokey Robinson did it best, right? There you were, beautiful. The promise of love was written on your face. You led me on with untrue kisses from the feelings you only pretended to feel. Those are lyrics.
Yeah, man.
I like that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I also can get behind bust a nut in this bitch, rap pop. Bust a nut in this bitch, yeah. Bust a nut in this bitch. I said, bust a nut in this bitch. I like that too. I don't care. Right. Anyway, you should have put a ring on it. No, you shouldn't have. That's bullshit. You put a ring on it, that gives her a license to go and fuck your best friend and all of his best friends too. Buy a bearer bond. Buy some shit that's gonna matter in 10 years. It certainly ain't gonna be the piece of booty that you're so happy to be getting right now. It ain't gonna be the ass, it's gonna be money. Because if you got money, you can get ass. But if you can get ass and you ain't got no money, you ain't getting no ass. That's the way that shit works. At least for me, anyway. Okay, so I'm perennially horny, can you tell? It's kind of like my... Oh, I woke up with a hard on yesterday. I woke up with a hard on. I called my ex-wife. I said, "Hey, I have something I would not have if you were here." Then I hung up the phone. It's a fucking rare event in my life. Sometimes I like to call my ex-wife. You guys have ex-wives. Y'all fuck with them. Ex-spouses. You fuck with them? Well, you ought to, because they ain't worth a shit, right? If they were worth a shit, they wouldn't be an ex. That's how my logic goes. I like to call her on the phone and she knows it's me, then I hang up. And then she calls back and I answer like this: "Why the fuck you calling me?" I like that shit. I I really like fucking my ex, but she won't fuck me anymore. Oh, is that me? Where the fuck is this shirt from? Oh, no. All right. What else? You must not know about me. Bitch, ain't nothing strange about you. I've been knowing about bitches like you forever. Shut the fuck up. I love her, by the way. Her music is the best. And if I wanted to drop that ass to the flow, I don't have to deal with these niggas no more. No. If we hop into the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my Prada babe? I ain't no player. I just got a lot of bass. Stop. The definition of player is that you got a lot of bass, bitch. You gonna change the word on me? You a player, dude. Because you got a lot of bass. All right. Okay, images of me. Glendale. Headspace. What the fuck is that? I hear that term a lot. The headspace. Where is your headspace? What's in your headspace? Isn't that pretentious as fuck? Are you asking me what am I thinking about? Well, it depends. If you're a woman, I'm thinking about your tits. If you're a dude, I'm thinking about, do I have my knife? I am basic. I am so fucking basic. There's nothing complicated about me. I wish I was more complicated, but I'm not. There's 3 things that you do for me. You feed me, you fuck me, and you forget me. That's it, the 3 F's. Feed me, fuck me, forget me. I'm a happy man. I could be married 100 years. Just do those 3 things. Feed me, fuck me, forget me. I don't care. You want to go out with your friends and hang out and all that shit, go ahead. Just don't forget the 3 F's. Which, by the way, is the tour that I'm on right now. Follow me on Albert Linton Comedy on Instagram. And I'm not ordering you to. I'm like pleading with you. Would you please? Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Albert Linton Comedy. Also on Facebook, Albert Linton. And if you look at Matt Damon has a movie coming out real soon, so look for me in that movie.
All right.
I'm not in that movie. I'm just telling you to look for me in that movie. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't know Matt Damon. Shit. No, I'm on a television program called Lace. You can find it. It's a premium show. I think you have to rent it for like $1.50 or something like that. And it's by HBO, so it's legit. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. Am I done? All right, thanks a lot. Thank you. Welcome to Sundar back to the stage.
Great for you.
Are you good?
No, it's you. You got
Yeah,
some
it's
new
me.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Our shoes are matching, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, we're not gonna fall. I won't be embarrassed. You know who's up? It's Tracy Harris. Let's do it.
All right.
Where's the mental team? Oh, here.
All right, I have to help somebody out. All right, hey, how you guys doing?
Hey.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's great to be alive. It's great to be an American. You know why? Because of fucking SpongeBob. We got SpongeBob, bitch. Who's better than us, nigga? As an American, I'm proud. That's why. Great American once said, I'm a goofy goober. Who's fucking better than you? What does Ireland got, huh? What they got out there, huh?
Whiskey.
Boo! We got fucking SpongeBob. Tearing shit up. That's the only reason I'll do the national anthem, because of SpongeBob. You can talk to me about anything like, oh my God, did you hear about ISIS? No, I don't hear, no. I'm going to talk about SpongeBob and cartoons. That is the only thing. That when you see me looking at you, I'm not even thinking about nothing. I'm thinking about SpongeBob, cartoons, and pop culture. I can go on about SpongeBob this whole goddamn set. I swear to God, I love SpongeBob, bro. That shit kept me alive. Not Toni Morrison and novels and Martin Luther King. No. SpongeBob had my back, bitch. Woo! I love some fucking SpongeBob, dog. That's why girls don't like me, man. That's in my bio right there. You gotta watch SpongeBob with me half an hour. That's our date. Or the SpongeBob movie. Who knows, you know. Terrible at dating too, man. Cause girls be asking like, "Hey, I want a man that's 6'4" and he believes in signs. He doesn't have to be a Gemini. I don't like Geminis. Oh my God, I'm gluten free. Shut the fuck up. I don't need that aggravation in my life. People talking about signs. Oh, I'm a Sagittarius and I believe that the moon and it aligned when I was 2. Fuck your sign. That's bullshit. You know what my sign is? Stop sign. Stop with the bullshit. That's my sign right there. Stop with the bullshit. That's fakery and phoniness. We don't need that. No? Alright, you guys are having yeah. Astrologists, astronomy, whatever it's called. Is it astrology?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all believe in that shit, huh? Yeah, y'all know what it is. Yeah, fucking hate people who talk about that, man. They're always fake too, dog. Like Christians. You ever be around Christians, bro? I hate those people, man. Creepy people. I forgot what I was gonna talk about Christians. I know I hate them now. I just know I hate these motherfuckers. These people are annoying. For some reason, I forget though, whatever. They want to pray for you and call you, hey, do you want to come to our small group? We have gluten-free tacos. We have gluten-free nutmeg, whatever the fuck. They always got something gluten-free. They got peanut allergies. They're always at Starbucks talking about stuff. Hey guys, Starbucks. Whatever, I don't know. All I know is that I hate Christians. So if I made my point, all right, you guys are obviously Christians too. Don't get me wrong, I grew up Christian, speaking in tongues and shit. That's tongues for you, baby. I still know it. I know the tongue still, you know. No pun intended, I guess. I used to be jumping up and down for Jesus. Hey, y'all want to pray for you? Fuck you. Now I realize why those people were saying fuck me. I'm like, why are they saying that? Are they the devil? No, you're annoying. Fat people are mad too. I don't know if you heard about that story, but there's a story about these fat girls. They couldn't get in the club. They couldn't. You saw that shit? Ridiculous. What are you talking about? Haven't you realized, like, you know, you're fat. No one's going to abduct you. You'll never see on the news line, oh, Robert was abducted. He was 280 if you've seen him. What? Not 280, but, you know, fat people are fat. 340, 380, whatever. You'll never see him on ISIS. They're killing fat people and shit. Oh my God, they killed the fat guy in his motorized scooter. Oh please, I haven't eaten. Please give me some nourishment. No, you will never see that. Why can't they see that? No one. You have good things. It's silver linings and everything. Silver linings, whatever the fuck. Ain't everything. So it's good to be fat. All right, that's all I'm saying. I wish I could be. I can't gain weight. Look at me. I got this pedophile's frame, like people don't like me. Fucking parents don't like me around their children. Look at me, I look like a goddamn, hey guys, how you doing? You wouldn't trust this face around your children. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking freak. Fuck, man. These people. I wish I can't gain weight, man. I was a crack baby, dog. You know what I'm saying? Came out jumping around. Hey, guys. Hey. You didn't like that one. All right. She was like, No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I brought you up. Sorry. Forgive me. I've been watching documentaries, not about SpongeBob, but I wish they do make a documentary about SpongeBob. I'm telling you, I can really talk about this nigga, but I'm gonna talk about something else. I was watching the Ghislaine Maxwell thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dog. I don't care what you say, dog. That's love. That is love right there. Who the fuck is helping you rate. Like, who do you know? What? The average girl will have 911 on hold. Even if, I wish I had a ride or die like that, dog. Like, what? I feel like stabbing somebody, baby, you in? Fuck yeah. Talking about that ass right there. Man, Maxwell, that was love. I don't give a fuck what you used to call it. Oh my God, they were traumatized. Oh, what happened? Oh shit, sorry. I guess that was Jesus, huh? Jesus is like, shut the fuck up, man. Or the devil, like, hey, you got my secrets, huh? Whatever. What else I was gonna talk about? Fuck, now I gotta go to my phone. I was trying to train myself not to go to these the phone. Alright, I hate when people, like parents, they post like they children and shit. Like, what are you doing? Don't you know there's pedophiles out there, dog? Just looking at them like, I like to get my hands on that one. Like, no, you can't. I would never post anything. If I had a kid, I wouldn't post that nigga. No one would know I had a kid. Oh, you got a kid, Tracy? Why you don't post them? Because pedophiles lurking and shit. I get. All right. So, it's an open mic, guys. All right, we're just exercising our jokes here. Chappelle's not in the back. I don't know if he's watching. If you're watching, hey man, I'm good. All right, West Coast, I got you. Oh, fat people. I don't know, man. Guys, I don't know if you do this, but this is pretty personal. I'm gonna talk about this. But you ever be watching porn and you're jerking off and you're like, oh, am I really this loser, man? Damn, it's the third time. What are you doing? You are a loser. No? Oh, you got your girl. Never mind. Those are people out there who are single, ready to mingle.
Talk yourself through that and keep going.
Oh, yeah. I got you, brother. I got you. Of course. That's my brother right there. He got my back. We should have like a sitcom together. Like me, you, and Albert and shit. Jumping up and down, dancing. Killing shit. Doing moonwalks. Dad, guess what we found? Yeah, SpongeBob. Ooh, that's SpongeBob. Fly. Yeah. What else I was gonna talk about? Oh yeah, bro. When you saw the devil, I'm like, that's exactly what I was. Bro, shrooms, dog. I kept myself through because I always come in my mind. I'm like, I am tripping. This is the drugs. Like, whenever you like smoke weed or something like heavily, and you're in a car and you start thinking about car accidents, like out of nowhere, like the worst shit. Like, I should not be in this car. I might die. There's a huge, hefty chance. All right, everybody, never mind. How many seconds?
You got like a minute.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool. Yay, minutes. It's a bomb. All right, let's see what else I got to say. Jerking off. We already got that.
That's original.
All right, I never really had a mom. Get the fuck out of here. All right, man. I'm last joke. Fucking Cinder. All right, I be going to my grandma's house, right? I be visiting my grandma, and she lives like in an old home, and like it's fucked up because they got these like pictures of dead people, like ladies that have died, like the people that died in the house. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you have this? Like, this is just a looming threat. Like, oh, maybe you're next. Who's next? Will it be your grandma? Maybe your auntie, pal. Who knows? It's like a game show. Like, what the fuck? That shit kills me. I'm like, Grandma, I love you. She's like, baby, what's going on? Like, Gladys died. Oh, I know, baby. All right. All right, last joke. All right, I never really had a mom or anything like that, so I never really can participate in your mama politics and shit. You know what I'm saying? like your mama's so fat, she smoked crack to lose weight, shit like that, and I'd be like, oh, well, I don't know what a mom is. What the fuck is a mom? Like I can never like do like the mom stuff, like you know in music, like Tupac, like sweet mama lady. You can never say sweet daddy. That doesn't ring right. Like that doesn't go. Or like with Drake, where he goes, I only love my baby and my mama. I'm sorry. You can't say I only love my bed and my daddy. That's what? I always felt left out. Like when people say, oh, your mama a bitch. Like, okay. Thank you. She's not here, so she is a bitch. Fuck her. All right, I'm Tracy Harris, y'all. Thank you.
That was funny, Tracy. I didn't get your name, I'm sorry.
I'm Claire. Hatch.
Last name Hatch? Good. See, because you guys don't know, that's what I do out here. I start reading things now called The Patch. Isn't that funny? I love it. What was the first name again? I forgot.
Hatch, like a duck.
Oh, okay, say Hatch.
H-A-T-C-H.
Oh, like down the hatch.
Yeah,
What was the
down
first
the
name
hatch.
again?
Yeah, Claire.
Claire. Okay.
I'm
When I
sorry.
met you, I swear. All right. So I've got to think about Gilbert O'Sullivan and Basements. That's what I'm trying to think of. Did you ever hear that song, Claire?
Yeah.
Get back into bed. Can't you see that it's late? No, you can't have a drink. Well, all right. Wait just a bit. This is my Uncle Junie never sung a song to me like that. He was singing about white devils, and I think about it. White devils, he was calling people terrible. He said, I was a white devil. I said, I'm not white. He said, because you have those blue eyes. I said, they're green. But if you think there's a dearth of women in comedy, think again. Let's give it up for the comedy of, I forgot the name, Miss Hatch. I already forgot it, okay? You believe Claire Hatch. It's Claire Hatch. Claire. Hi, Claire.
Thanks, I forgot your name too, it's fine.
And you can't spell it.
Probably can't. I can barely spell my own. I actually just started doing stand-up under my own name, so my self-actualization is causing problems already. That's great. I used to use stage names. I used actually my grandmother's name. I used Faye. So I used Faye Austin. Not because I, like, she would be horrified if she thought I was doing stand-up. It was more like, I wanted to see if she would haunt me, and she didn't. So I'm still the least favorite granddaughter because I wasn't pretty enough. It's fine. So get ready for 10 minutes of therapy jokes. No, I'm just thinking about SpongeBob. Actually reminds me, you're not alone. And like guys who are way into cartoons, I was out yesterday and I had like this. I was actually trying, as opposed to today. Anyway, I tried a little. But I was wearing like this teal skirt and this orange shirt. I look good. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Oh my gosh, those colors. You look like Perry the Platypus." This is not a lie. And the worst part was, I looked him dead in the eye and I said, "That's a darker shade of teal. This is too light. This is not your. You need to go back and watch it." I can't believe that didn't work on dating apps. I can't do the dating apps anymore because they just. I'm bad at them. Like, I heard girls are supposed to be like, you have to go 6 feet or over, you know, all that stuff. And, like, I'm the opposite. Because I want to know when I'm with you that if it comes down to it, I can take you. You know? Why do you go for 6 feet tall men looming over you? Like, no. Like, it's strategic. Like, anyways. And then I put an ace flag on my profile, and then all of a sudden the messages stopped coming in. So, it wasn't for me. I have to actually find my set just up here. So I want you all to give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting here, which means that you survived Thanksgiving. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. I didn't think I'd make it this year. This year I did a Friendsgiving. Anyone ever do those?
Yeah.
Friendsgivings are awful. No, don't clap for Friendsgivings. Friendsgiving just means you have to cook.
That's it.
Because everyone around here is incompetent. And I'm so glad that I am not socially obligated to interact with those people for like 2 more weeks, because I did enough. I was around them long enough. they made me cook, partially because I'm the only one who could, partially because their words, they decided I'm the token white friend and they wanted a white person Thanksgiving. I was nervous. Not about the cooking. I can cook. I was nervous for them. Like, they've made food for me before, and they're always, like, really scared. They're like, ooh, be careful, that's really spicy. It's gonna destroy your body. It's gonna just go through you. And, you know, it's true, it does. But I'm feeling the same thing, because I'm like, you all are not prepared for the amount of butter you're about to put into you. Like, I went shopping at Costco with them and, like, grabbed the entire pound of butter. And then they were like, oof, are you sure you need all that? And I looked them again dead in the eye, 2 more pounds of butter. It was necessary. It was necessary. You got yams, you got potatoes. And then I made it. It was fine. I told them as they were sitting down, though, you are going to, thank you for coming. You're going to leave this table with diabetes. I just need you to know. Also, I'm not from the South. That's just the best way to pronounce that word, diabetes. It's the best. And I felt good about that. I felt like I was improving on the traditions of my ancestors because I told them up front that they're going to leave this Thanksgiving dinner riddled with disease. So at least I'm doing better than the Pilgrims. Actual ancestors, by the way. Yeah. Don't know how to feel about that. Still processing. It's fine. They've made spicy food for me, though. And to be fair, like, they complained about how fatty it was. I don't care. Because I've eaten their spicy food too much, and it tears through my body with the vengeance of a mother goose. And I do it because I'm polite. But, and also I can't think of a better analogy than mother goose, because they're too scary. Have you seen a goose in your life?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you're here? Okay. Here's my thing with geese. My father was best friends with a goose. I'm just gonna hold for confusion. I don't know if I want to explain that, because we never got an explanation either. He just kept being like, I'm gonna go fishing with Jeff. And he was going all the time, I'm going fishing. No one had met Jeff. And then one day I'm like, okay, this is weird. Dad's having an affair and I'm not sad about it. Like, I'm happy for him, but I want to meet Jeff. Clearly. Takes me out to this random pond. He takes this boat that he gets, and then this old man just goes, okay, just one sec. And he goes out into the woods and goes, and this freaking goose comes out, and it knows him, and it's all excited. This giant ass goose. He's like, here we go, get on, and he points to the boat, and this goose trots up, jumps on the boat. He knows the position, and he just is wiggling out there. And my dad gets on the boat with him, full on conversation with this goose. He's learned its language. He's become I had no idea he'd become Daenerys Stormfeather, mother of geese. And yeah, and he just kept practicing those honks in the night. I don't know how to process that one either. What's my time?
You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey.
I went too fast. Just a second. So I live near Inglewood right now. And there's this intersection. And a few months ago, there was a really bad crash there. Yeah. This really bad, bunch of people died around this gas station. And that is when I knew that the LA cynicism had gotten to me, because of course it was horrible, I said about them. But it kept showing up on the news, this intersection, La Brea and Slauson, you guys know it?
Yeah.
You guys remember that image on the news? Giant billboard, for your consideration, Adam Scott in Apple TV's Severance. And I just saw, and of course it's a tragedy, but I'm just thinking, is this going to help his campaign? Or is it going to hurt him? And it got worse because they just changed out the billboard. Has anyone driven past there?
Look at the billboard.
Violent Night.
Oh,
They changed it to Violent Night. Like, who okayed that? Who okayed this? I just have this glowering evil Santa over these memorials of stuffed bears that... Anyways, I say this all because gas across the street from that is like $4.59 right now, and it's awesome. So, everybody go. Thanks. Thank you for that. I have an Instagram. I never, I think I updated it 5 months ago.
Okay.
_Hatch.
So it's Claire, CLAIRE.
Yeah.
_ Hatch, HATCH. And sometimes, give it up for her.
yeah.
All right? How about give it up for Wes? He's working hard tonight. Remember, if you want your footage edited, see Wes, $25, he's all yours. And so tonight we have a special guest, a musical guest who came by, and I thought he would do a few minutes. So let's give it up for the comedy of the one and only Anthony T-Bone Terrell. You have to get up, Anthony. Come on. Anthony, you have to get up. You have to get up.
He has too many chairs to push.
Come on,
don't
you
wanna
can
do
do
that.
this.
I don't do it.
Make
You
a
don't want
hole
to do
for
this
him.
tonight? Can I do your act? I want to talk to you guys about SpongeBob before I go. I'm going to tell you why. I'm in a movie theater, and I'm sitting next to this white woman, and she goes, oh my God, she goes, this movie has homosexual overtones. And I'm saying, okay. And then she said, did you hear about Barney? And that's when I got upset, because that's when you go to the bathroom when Barney was on. I said, what happened to Barney? And she said, when Barney's costume comes off, he's black. And I said, that's interesting. I said, you know who else is black? And she said, who? I said, me when the lights come on. So that happened. But SpongeBob, what were you talking about that for? I don't know. But I know Anthony. Anthony has all these things that happened to him, okay, since he was a kid. And he was influenced by SpongeBob. So he saw SpongeBob dry his socks in the microwave. So Anthony thought he could do the same thing. Unfortunately, that was the world of SpongeBob. In Anthony's world, his socks went up in flames. There was a fire. The sister's an asthmatic. They carry her out in an ambulance, okay? And Anthony gets an ass whooping, okay? Cut to, Anthony's at his grandmother's house, okay? And, the only thing they have for the kids to play with is an exercise bike. So Anthony's cousin gets on. He's like, no, it's my turn. She's like, no, I'm not getting off. And he's like, well, I'm going to stop you. And he goes to stop one of the spokes, and he almost severs off his finger. That is one of the craziest things that he gets. And when we're out together, we used to get pulled over by the police constantly. Constantly. We get pulled over once, and I said, well, let me get out and talk to him. And Anthony's like, no, they shoot niggas. And I thought he meant, right that second. So I was like, oh, my God. And my daughter calls on the phone at the same time the cop is there. And she says, I said, Aviva, I'm here with the nice, because I'm at Starbucks. Where are you? Okay, like the brattiest kid at that time. And I said to her, sweetheart, I'm here with the policeman. And she goes, are you going to go to jail? I said, no, sweetheart, not every cop is bad. She goes, well, this is a first. Who says that when the cop is listening? And I said to him, you're not going to believe this. I'm not from around here. He goes, I don't believe you. And it was really weird. Can I tell you something? I took my kids out of a Jewish day school, and I went to a public school. And I have to tell you, the mornings were so different because the Jewish day schools like Boker Tov, and you have, bagels with lox and eggs. And I go to this public school, right? And they said they had bagels, right? But when I got there, there was mothers there that were just taking the friggin' bagels. And I was like, oh, because I'm here for the PTA meeting, okay? Well, let me tell you something. They didn't start with shalom. It was more like bienvenidos. I was like, where the hell am I? It was Hollywood High. So I said to the guy, the security guy, excuse me, they have butter. Do they have, I said, they have jelly, but they don't have any butter. And he says to me, use the jam. And I used the jam. I use the jam. And I just want to say bienvenidos, just if you were listening. Because today my name is Sunda. No, it's Maria Santiago Tavaresco de Barranquilla, Bogotá, Puerto Rico. And I want to say to everybody out there in the television world, listen, if people tell you you're funny, you probably are, but you won't know until you take it from the page to the stage. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Yeah.